The screen is glowing in the dark. It's 3 a.m. again. I'm tracing shadows on the wall where your ghost has been. The tea went cold an hour ago, just like the way we died. I'm drowning in the I miss yous I keep locked deep inside. Every car that passes by, I hope it's slowing down, but silence is the loudest noise in this lonely town. And I still hope you text, I still hope you call. I'm waiting for a ghost to catch me while I fall. I know it's over now, I know I should let go, but my heart is moving fast while the world is moving slow. Yeah, the world is moving slow. Lead the draft, then I type it back. Staring at your profile picture, everything goes black. Memory lane is a dead-end street, and I'm parked right there, smelling smoke from a fire that isn't even there. I told my boys I'm straight, I told the world I'm fine, but I'm checking your last scene like it's a lifeline. Blue light flickering, heartbeat sickening. Arguments we had, now the silence is deafening. I see you typing, then it stops. My stomach flips, then the ceiling drops. I'm a prisoner to a notification that'll never come. Numb to the pain, but I'm still running from the sun. It's pathetic, right? Hoping for a hate just to get me through the wreckage of another day. If you're happy now, don't tell me. If you're moving on, just leave me. And I still hope you text, I still hope you call. I'm waiting for a ghost to catch me while I fall. I know it's over now, I know I should let go, but my heart is moving fast while the world is moving slow. Phone on the fly, battery at 1%. Just like us, I'm still waiting. I'm still waiting. I closed my eyes just to see your face, but the morning always takes you away. I'm walking through a house that we never built, past the gardens of sorry and the flowers of guilt. In the dream you're smiling, your hands in mine, and for a split second everything is fine. But the sky starts to crack, the colors start to bleed. You're slipping through my fingers like a ghost in the weeds. I keep losing you in my dreams every single night. Just when I'm about to reach the light, I wake up reaching for a phantom in the bed, living through the funeral inside of my head. It's a cycle of heartbreak, a beautiful light, where I find you just to watch you die.
Yeah. I hit the pillow when I'm back in that July heat. I see you standing there middle of the street. I run to catch up, but the pavement turned to sand. I'm screaming your name, but I can't find your hand. It's like my subconscious is playing a trick, making me relive the day I got sick of the goodbyes and the maybes and the what could have beens. Now I'm trapped in a loop, drowning in my sins. I try to hold the vision, try to freeze the frame, but I wake up cold, whispering your name. And the worst part isn't that you're gone, and it's true, it's that every
screen glows cold at 3 a.m. I'm tracing words you said back then. Your voice is trapped in digital lines, a ghost of us frozen in time. I know I should delete the thread, but I sleep with your goodnights in my head. The blue light stings, the room is still. I can't let go, I never will. And I keep your messages saved, like flowers on a lonely grave. I'm reading what we used to be, while you're forgetting all of me. It's a beautiful pain, a hollow sound. I'm lost in the love that I never found. Yeah, I keep your messages saved, just to feel something today. Look, I'm scrolling down to the part where you said forever. Now I'm staring at the ceiling, wishing we were still together. But the typing bubble pops up, then it fades away, just like the plans we made for a brighter day. I got a gallery of screenshots, a museum of regret, trying to memorize the version of you I haven't lost yet. My thumb hovers over delete, but my heart won't let it click. Being lonely is a habit, but this missing you is sick. I'm rereading our fights, rereading the jokes, watching our fire turn into this cold gray smoke. You're out there living, probably change your hair, and I'm right here, suffocating in the stagnant air. And I keep your messages safe, like flowers on a lonely grave. I'm reading what we used to be, while you're forgetting all of me. It's a beautiful pain, a hollow sound. I'm lost in the love that I never found. Yeah, I keep your messages saved. You said you'd never leave, never leave. You said you'd always believe. I still believe. Now the timestamp is the only thing that's real. I'm just a ghost in your inbox. How am I supposed to feel? I'm still scrolling, still holding everything you said. Yeah, I keep 'em saved in my head. I watched you from the edges of the room, a hidden flower that would never bloom. I kept my secrets locked behind my teeth, while everything was breaking underneath. I wrote your name in dust on window panes, and washed it off to hide the lonely stains. I was your shadow, steady and so true, but you never saw the light I had for you. And I loved you in silence, I loved you in vain. A quiet devotion, a beautiful grain of pain. I never said the words, I never made a sound. Now I'm watching your life go round and round, without meaning, without a goodbye. I'm a silent prayer in is killing me now. Yeah, I was right there, but I guess I was blind. Too busy chasing ghosts to see what I could find. And the way you looked away when our eyes would meet, or how you always took the quietest seat. I never heard to say that you never spoke. Now the memory of us is just mirrors and smoke. You were a melody playing on mute, and I was too loud, too busy, too brute to hear the rhythm of a heart that was breaking for me. Now I'm drowning in the what could have been. See, I check my old photos, I see you in the back, the missing piece of the life that I lack. You love me in the quiet, in the spaces between, and I'm just realizing you were the best thing I've seen. My heart was right, you couldn't hear, and now the silence is the only thing I fear. I spoke your name to the stars at night. I was looking for fire, you were the light. Too late to speak, too weak to seek. I loved you in silence, I loved you in vain, I loved you in vain. A quiet devotion, a beautiful grain of pain. I never said the words, I never made a sound. Now I'm watching your life go round and round. I'm still quiet, and I'm finally listening. Shh, it's too quiet now. I loved you. I loved you. I'm folding your sweater, the one you forgot, holding on to the threads, 'cause it's all that I've got. I never told you the way that I prayed that the colors of us would never quite fade. I kept it all hidden, I kept it inside, a mountain of feeling I tried so to hide. But now that you're gone and the room is so cold, I'm screaming the secrets I never once told. I loved you more than you knew, more than I showed. I carried our weight down this lonely road. You walked away thinking I didn't care, but I'm gasping for breath in this empty air. I was your anchor, I was your blue. I loved you more than you ever knew.
Yeah, check it. I was blind to the signs, staring straight at the sun. Now I'm catching the bullets from a ghost of a gun. You were the quiet strength, I was the noise, breaking the heart of the girl like one of my toys. I look for the exit, I look for the door, while you were there building a life on the floor. I see it all now in the rear of your mirror. The smoke is all gone and the picture is clear. Every I'm fine was a cry for some help. I was so wrapped up in loving myself that I missed the devotion, the fire, the grace. Now I'm just haunted by the ghost of your face. I gave you my soul in the silence of the night. You didn't see me, you never saw me. I'm drowning in everything I kept inside. I loved you more than you knew, more than I showed. I carried our weight down this lonely road. You walked away thinking I didn't care, but I'm gasping for breath in this empty air. Too little, too late.
Coffee's cold on your side of the bed. I'm still replaying every word you said. The silence here is louder than the screams. I only see your face inside my dreams. I reach for you when the midnight air gets chill, but the space beside me is empty, hauntingly still. And I still feel you gone, like a shadow in the light, a heavy ghost that's keeping me awake at night. It's the way the air shifts when I say your name. Nothing's moving, but nothing feels the same. I'm holding on to echoes till the break of dawn. God, it hurts because I still feel you gone. Yeah, I check my phone like the screen's gonna save me, but the notifications are dry and it's driving me crazy. I'm walking through the house, dodging memories like landmines, stuck in the remember when's and all the better times. They say that grief is just love with no place to go. Well, I'm overflowing, drowning in the undertow. I see your keys on the counter, but the door never swings. Just a house full of ghosts and these hollow-tipped rings. And I'm bitter, yeah, I'm bitter at the clock. We're ticking at the world, but moving on while my heart is sticking to a version of us that doesn't exist anymore. I'm pacing back and forth across this hardwood floor, thinking if I scream loud enough, you would hear the sound. But you're 1,000 miles away while I'm hitting the ground. Every sunset feels like an ending. Every sunrise feels like a lie. I'm tired of the sorries and the pretending. I'm just tired of saying goodbye. Does it feel like you're leaving over and over again? I still feel you gone, like a shadow in the light, a heavy ghost that's keeping me awake at night. It's the way the air shifts when I say your name. Nothing's moving, but nothing feels the same. I'm holding on to echoes till the break of dawn. God, it hurts because I still feel you gone. Still feel you gone in the silence of the hallway, in the way the wind blows. Yeah, I'm still waiting for you to come home, but the lights are off. The house is quiet, but it's never still. I'm chasing shadows against my will. I walk past the kitchen, I pass by the door, and I hear your footsteps on the hardwood floor. It's just a trickle, the wind or the rain, a cool little echo to feed on my pain. I turn my head quickly, hoping you're there, but I'm just breathing in cold, empty air. I still hear your voice in the middle of the night, calling my name in the fading light. A whisper of darling, the ghost of a sigh that I love you, that you never let die. It's haunting the hallways, it's under my skin. The love ended here, but the sun won't begin to fade away. Yeah, I'm hearing you laugh in the static of the radio. Everywhere I turn, it's like you never had to go. I'm losing my mind, caught in a frequency of a version of you that's still stuck here with me. I hear you in the crowd, I hear you when it's silent. The lack of your noise is getting kind of violent. It's the hey in the morning, the be safe at night. Now I'm arguing with ghosts in a losing fight. I try to drown it out with the bass and the pills, but the memory of your tone gives me permanent chills. You're 1,000 miles away, or maybe you're moved on, but your voice is a song that stays playing till dawn. Did you just say something? Or was it just the house settling? I'm talking to shadows, I'm answering a ghost. I'm still here. That's the lie that hurts the most. It's just the wind. I feel you. It's just a sin to keep holding on. I still hear you. I still buy the tea you liked, the one that smells of mint. I see a ghost in the hallway, just a flicker, just a hint. I found your old hoodie in the back of the drawer. It doesn't smell like you. It doesn't smell like us anymore. I catch myself starting to tell you about my day. Then I remember the silence and the way you went away. It's not the big goodbye that's tearing me apart. It's the little things that left these holes inside my heart. The way you'd hum while you were staring at the rain. The way you knew my coffee order and the way you knew my pain. The world keeps turning, but everything feels wrong, because I still miss the little things now that you're gone. Yeah, I'm staring at the grocery list and I'm frozen in the aisle. Forgot I don't need to buy your favorite snacks for a while. It's the way the keys jingle when I'm walking through the door, expecting a hey, but hearing nothing but the floor creaking under my feet. Everything is too quiet, my mind is a mess, yeah. It's a constant riot. I miss the way you'd steal the covers in the middle of the night. Even the stupid little reasons that we used to fight. I miss the messy bun, the glasses on your nose, the way you left your shoes by the bed. I suppose I never thought the clutter was what made this place a home, until I cleared it all out and ended up alone. I'm checking the passenger seat when I'm driving my car, reaching for a hand that's suddenly so far. It's the small habits, the hours you sleep. Those are the promises I didn't know I'd keep. It's the way you look at me across a crowded room. Now I'm just a stranger in a vacuum. I'm drowning in the details, the parts of us I kept. I'm counting all the hours that I haven't even slept. It's the little things that kill. It's not the big goodbye that's 'cause I still miss the little things now that you're gone. You laugh in the kitchen, the way you said my name. I miss the little things, nothing's the same. I saw you today, but I didn't recognize the eyes looking back. Where did you go? I'm holding on to a version of you that doesn't exist, a ghost from a summer that's lost in the mist, the one who stayed up late just to hear me breathe, the one who promised he'd never ever leave. Now you're standing right there, but you're miles away, and I'm searching for the words you used to say. I still miss the old you, the one who loved me best before you put our memories to a final bit of rest. I'm grieving a person who's still technically alive, trying to find the light in a heart that won't survive. You're wearing his face, but your soul is brand new. God, I'd give anything to find the old you. Yeah, I know you're looking for him, but that guy is dead. He drowned in the things that were left unsaid. He was naive, he was soft, he believed in the us before the world turned to stone and the gold turned to rust. I see the way you look at me like I'm a crime scene, searching for the traces of the man I should have been. But life got heavy and the cold settled in my bones. I traded the we for a life spent alone. I'm sorry I changed, I'm sorry I grew cold, but the me that you love is a story already told. I'm a stranger in my skin, a shadow in the hole. The version you miss, he didn't survive the fall. Bring him back to me, just for a night, boy. I can't find the keys to that version of life. You're right in front of me, but I'm already gone. I'm still waiting, boy. Keep waiting for the dust to miss the old you, the one who loved me best before you put our memories to a final bit of rest. I'm grieving a person who's still technically alive, trying to find the light in a heart that won't survive. You're wearing his face, but your soul is brand new. God, I'd give anything to find the old you. I'll keep the porch light on in case he ever finds his way back. But I know you're never coming home. Putting on your hoodie just to feel your ghost. Of all the things I hate, I love this the most. The scent of your skin is still caught in the grain, a bittersweet drug for a heart full of pain. I walk through the house in your oversized sleeves, trying to catch what a dying heart leaves. I'm wrapped in the fabric of a life we once shared, still wearing the proof that you once actually cared. And I still wear your memories, I wear them like skin, a beautiful cage that I'm shivering in. I know that you're gone and I know I'm alone, but I'm holding the pieces of a house, not a home. I'm dressed in the shadows of the us that I knew. Yeah, I'm still wearing the memory of you. Yeah.
stay still. Where are my colors? Feeling my heartbeats. It's like you're a museum of the mistakes I made, a walking reminder of a love that I let fade. I see the collar frayed, I see the threads loose, just like the lies that I used as an excuse. I wanna tell you to take it off, let it go, but I'm selfishly glad that you're still in the flow. Off the ghost of my arms, the ghost of my touch. I never thought memories could weigh this much. You're carrying my ghost in the fibers and folds, a story of us that nobody else told. I can't wash it off, I can't let it go. Every thread is a stay, every stitch is a please, under the weight of what's left. And I still wear your memories, I wear them like skin, a beautiful cage that I'm shivering in. I know that you're gone and I know I'm alone, but I'm holding the pieces of a house, not a home. Take it all. I was the bridge you crossed to get somewhere else, but I thought we were the destination. I filled the holes in your heart with pieces of mine. I stayed up all night just to make sure you were fine. I was the bandage when you were starting to bleed, the only person who gave you everything you need. But now that you're healed, you've outgrown the room and left me behind in the cold and the gloom. I was just temporary, a season in your life, a little bit of comfort to help you through the strife. You used my love like a jacket in the rain and threw it on the ground when you didn't feel the pain. I was a stop on the map, not the place you'd stay. I was just temporary, and now I'm in your way. Yeah, I won't lie and say I didn't need you back then. You were the only one who helped me pick up the pen when the world was dark. You were the only light, the one who helped me make it through the middle of the night. But people change and the seasons they shift, and I started feeling the weight of the rift. I didn't mean to use you like a stepping stone, but I'm moving to a place where I gotta go alone. You were the healing, but the wound is all closed, and I'm heading down a path that I already chose. I'm sorry I'm leaving while you're still attached, but the fire's gone out and I've used my last match. I was the cure, and now I'm healthy. I was the home, now I'm just wealthy. With distance, you're moving on, I'm already gone. A season in your life, a little bit of comfort to help you through the strife. You used my love like a jacket in the rain and threw it on the ground when you didn't feel the pain. I was a stop on the map, not the place you'd stay. I was just temporary, and now I'm in your way. I wasn't a person to you, I was a phase, a chapter you've already finished. I'm still on page 1.
it's half empty, but the air feels so heavy. I'm bracing for a flood, but I've broken the levee. You didn't slam the door, you didn't even shout. You just turned off the light and you let us go out. Now I'm sitting in the kitchen where we used to dance, just a victim of a ghost and a second chance. The clock is ticking loud, but the house is so still. If I don't move it all, maybe time will. We broke without a sound, no glass on the floor, just a quiet goodbye as you walk through the door. No screaming, no crying, no bridges to burn, just a lesson in love that I didn't wanna learn. Now I'm drowning in the silence you left behind, searching for the pieces I'll never find. Yeah. Funny how the loudest part was the nothingness, the weight of the words that we didn't confess. I watched the spark die, saw the ash in your eyes. We ran out of truth, so we lived in the lies. I'm pacing these hallways, feeling like a stranger, ignoring the sirens, ignoring the danger. We didn't explode, we just faded to gray, like a photograph left in the sun every day. I check my reflection, I don't know the face, just a hollowed out shell taking up space. No fireworks, no crash, no thunderous noise, just the ghost of two people who lost all their joy. I'm reaching for your hand in the middle of the night. Was it really that easy to just disappear? We didn't even break, we just dissolved. We broke without a sound, no glass on the floor, just a quiet goodbye as you walked through the door. No screaming, no crying, no bridges to burn, just a lesson in love that I didn't wanna learn. Static in my head, empty space in the bed. It's too quiet now, yeah, it's way too quiet now. Looking at the Polaroids taped onto the wall, tracing the outlines of the way we used to fall into step, into bed, into everything we knew. Now I'm just a girl who's lost the better part of you. The clock on the mantle hasn't ticked in a week, and I'm losing the strength to find the words I need to speak. We were fire and gold, we were a story left untold. Now we're just pictures that are getting gray and old. I hate how the years turned into you and me. I hate how the truth is something I don't want to see. Close my eyes and I'm right back where we started, but I wake up alone and we're just the broken hearted. We turned into memories, and I'm not ready to let go. Yeah, I'm scrolling through the archives, 3 a.m. on my own, thinking about the times I should've picked up the phone. We went from forever to remember when, and I'm stuck in a loop of where, why, and then. You're a ghost and my hoodie is sent on the breeze. I'm a king of a kingdom that's brought to its knees. We used to be solid, used to be concrete. Now I'm just a shadow walking down a dead-end street. And it's crazy how a person becomes a timestamp, a blurry video flickering a desk lamp. I see a smile in a frame, but it feels like a lie, cause I can't touch the skin and look you in the eye. We're just data in a cloud, we're just ink on a page, just two different actors on a broken down stage. I'm fading out, yeah, I'm becoming a ghost too, trying to find the me that wasn't wrapped up in you. Are we just echoes in the hallway now? Just echoes, just shadows. I forgot how to live without you somehow. I forgot the way your voice sounds actually here. We're becoming a once upon a time. We were fire and cold. We were a story left untold. Now we're just pictures that are getting gray and old. I hate how the us turned into you and me. I hate how the truth is something I don't want to see. Close my eyes and I'm right back where we started, but I wake up alone and we're just the broken hearted. We turned into memories, and I'm not ready to let go. Just a memory, blurred face in the background, a song I can't finish. We turned into memories. We were gold in the morning, a summer dream. Now I'm tearing the fabric at every seam. We had a language that nobody knew. I was the sky and the sunlight was you. I keep replaying the start of the tape, back when our love had a beautiful shape. But the colors are bleeding, the picture is blurred. I'm losing the meaning of every word. Cause we were good, yeah, we were good. We understood everything we should. We were a heartbeat, we were a song, right until everything started going wrong. It happened so slow, then it happened so fast. Now we're just echoes of a beautiful past. We were good until we weren't. Yeah, I'm looking at the Polaroids, trying to find a switch. The moment that forever turned into a glitch. We were 100, we were ride or die till the wheels fell off. No, I'm sitting in the silence and the air feels rough. It wasn't an explosion, it wasn't a fight. It was just a slow fading of the pilot light. One day we were laughing, making plans for the fall. The next day I'm a stranger leaning back against the wall. How do we go from I can't live without you to me sitting here trying not to doubt you? We were the masterpiece, we were the gold standard. Now I'm just a pilot who's crashed and landed. We're perfect on paper, we were good in the soul. Then the cracks started showing and I lost all control. We were the fire that never went cold. Now I'm just shivering, doing what I'm told. We were the promise, the always, the light, till the always didn't make it through the night. Why did it change? I don't know, it just rearranged. Cause we were good, yeah, we were good. We understood everything we should. We were a heartbeat, we were a song, right until everything started going wrong. It happened so slow, then it happened so fast. Now we're just echoes of a beautiful past. Yeah, from everything to nothing. We were the best thing I ever had until we weren't. Until we weren't. Until we weren't. I left the porch light on for 3 whole months, waiting waiting for a car that never turned the corner once. I kept my bags packed by the hallway door, thinking you'd realize I was worth the war. But the dust settled down on the life we made, and I watched the colors of our summer start to fade. I would've walked through fire just to hear you say stay. I would've moved the mountains that were standing in our way, but you just stood there silent, watching me leave like I was a burden you were happy to relieve. It wasn't the fall that broke my heart, you see. It was the way you didn't even try to fight for me. Yeah, I watched you walk away and I didn't even blink. Spent every night since then just trying not to think about the way your eyes looked when you turned around, waiting for a reason, waiting for a sound. But my throat was like lead, my pride was like a wall. I let the biggest thing I had just slip and fall. I told myself if it's meant to be, she'll come back, but that was just a lie to cover up the fact that I was too scared to lose and too weak to win. So I let the silence in, yeah, I let the end begin. Now I'm scrolling through the photos, seeing what I lost, calculating freedom and realizing the cost. You wanted a soldier, someone to hold the line, but I was just a coward hiding behind. I'm fine. You gave me every chance, every bridge, every rope, and I just sat in the dark and strangled the hope. I was standing on the edge, reaching for your hand, and I just watched you drop like grains of sand. Was I that easy to let go? No, I was just too hollow to let you know. I would've walked through fire just to hear you say stay. I would've moved the mountains that were standing in our way, but you just stood there silent, watching me leave like I was a burden you were happy to relieve. It wasn't the fall that broke my heart, you see. It was the way you didn't even try to fight for me. You just let me go. I let you go. You didn't fight, I didn't fight. You didn't even try. You didn't even try. You promised the moon, but you gave me the dark. You promised a fire, but didn't leave a spark. I'm looking at the ring you bought in July. It's just a circle of silver and a mountain of light. We said forever like we knew what it meant, but now I'm just paying for the time that we spent. Every I'll stay is a ghost in this room, just a beautiful flower that forgot how to bloom. And you forgot our promises, you let them all break, like they were nothing but a breath you didn't take. You left me standing with a heart full of vows while you're building a life that I'm not allowed. Yeah, you forgot And now I'm the secret you don't have to read.
Look, the words were easy when the sun was out, but I folded the second I tasted the doubt. I'm a man of my word till the word gets hard. Now I'm just a stranger in your backyard. I said I'd be the one to catch every tear, but I'm the reason that the falling is clear. I walked away from the hallways we made, watched the colors of my promises start to fade. It's cold, yeah, I know I left you in the rain. I traded our future to avoid the pain. I'm a coward in the skin of the man you love.
Said you never leave me behind. I guess I changed my heart and my mind. You said we grow old in this house. Words are just air when you don't care. And you forgot our promises, you let them all break, like they were nothing but a breath you didn't take. You left me standing with a heart full of vows, while you're building a life that I'm not allowed. I forgot, or maybe I just didn't want to remember. The fire is out, just ash in December. I'm sorry. The door didn't slam, it just clicked shut. A quiet blade, a deeper cut. I'm looking for reasons in the empty space, searching for why in your vacant place. No final word, no, it's not you. Just a cold silence I'm drifting through. You took the map and you left me the road, with a heart that's heavy, carrying the load. And you left without closure, left me in the rain, with 1,000 questions and a lifetime of pain. The story ended while the page was still turning. Now I'm just a bridge that you left here burning. Without closure, and I'm still here. Yeah. Check the call logs, it's a graveyard of misconnections. Staring at my own face, seeing nothing but imperfections. You just stepped out of the frame, left the picture incomplete. Left me standing on the corner of us in a dead-end street. No goodbye, no see you later, just a digital ghost. The person who knew me best is the one I miss the most. I'm replaying our last night, searching for a sign or a spark, but you just turned out the lights and left me in the dark. Was it something I said? Was it the way that I breathe? How do you just pack your soul and decide it's time to leave? Now I'm stuck in the prologue of a book you already closed, left with the heart that's broken and completely exposed. I'm still waiting for the period at the end of the line, but the sentence never finishes. I'm just running out of time. Tell me it's over, tell me you're gone. Give me the why so I can try to move on. But the silence is all we have left. You left without closure, left me in the rain, with 1,000 questions and a lifetime of pain. The story ended while the page was still turning. Now I'm just a bridge that you left here burning. Yeah, no note on the table, no more. No, it's over, text dust, nothing. You left without closure. Now I'm just waiting for a ghost to speak. for a ghost to speak. It wasn't a crash, it was a quiet decay. You started leaving me a little each day. A shorter phone call, a colder goodnight, a slow withdrawal of your beautiful light. I felt the distance grow inch by slow inch, while I held on to memories a desperate clinch. You didn't cut the rope, you just let it fray, and watched from the shore as I drifted away. You let me go slowly, you let me slip through. I was losing myself while I was losing you. It's the longest goodbye that a heart ever knew. A quiet surrender, a pale shade of blue. I wish you had broken me all at once, instead of this torture that lasted for months. Yeah, I stopped looking at you and started looking past, knowing deep down that the fire wouldn't last. I didn't have the heart to just tell you the truth, so I wasted your time and I wasted your youth. I pulled my hand back bit by bit, day by day, hoping the silence would drive you away. I saw you reaching, I saw you drown, but I was too cowardly to pull the ship down. So I let the leak grow, I let the air thin, a slow motion sim beneath my own skin. I let you go slowly so I wouldn't feel the sting, but watching you fade was the hardest thing. I was screaming in the silence, did you hear? You watched me burn out like a candle in the hall, slow death in the quiet room. You let me go slowly, you let me slip through. I was losing myself while I was losing you. It's the longest goodbye that a heart ever knew. A quiet surrender, a pale shade of blue. Just a slow fade, nothing left to see. You're finally free from the ghost of me. You used to say, I love you. Now you just say, I did. Funny how one letter changes everything. I'm reading through the messages from a year ago, back when your heart didn't feel like snow. You spoke about a forever and a someday soon, while we danced in the kitchen by the light of the moon. But now your words are heavy, weighted down by words. The fire didn't die, it just turned into dust. Because you love me in past tense, like a story that's read, like a memory of a girl who's already dead. You talk about our magic like it's ancient history, while I'm still standing here locked in the mystery. I'm living in the is, while you're happy in the word. You love me in past tense, and now I'm just a blur.
Yeah, I caught myself talking about you to a friend today, who's the word had, and I watched it just float away.
She was the one, we had a good run, like I'm describing the sunset after the day is done. It's cold, isn't it? How I put us in a box, labeled yesterday, locked with 1,000 locks. I don't mean to be cruel, I'm just trying to survive by acting like our love isn't something still alive. I shifted the grammar to handle the twisted crutch. You moved the clock forward, I had to stop the time. You made us a ghost before I lost my mind. I'm still your now, you're just my then. Can we ever be again? Because you love me in past tense, like a story that's read, like a memory of a girl who's already dead. You talk about our magic like it's ancient history, while I'm still standing here locked in the mystery. I'm living in the is while you're happy in the word. You love me in past tense, and now I'm just a blur. I'm still here in the present, but you're already gone. To the end of the sentence, full stop. Full stop. I'm still wearing the sweater you bought in July, while you're out chasing a brand new sky. I haven't even washed the scent from my skin, but you've already let somebody else in. It's been 2 weeks, maybe 3, I've lost track. I'm still waiting for a text that's never coming back. But I saw the photo, I saw the way you smile, like I haven't been gone for more than a mile. And you replaced me so easily, didn't you, babe? Like I was a habit you didn't want to save. I'm a ghost in your history, a blur in your mind. While you're leaving, not always so far behind. Was I that simple to erase from your heart, to just pick up a new piece and call it a start? Yeah, you replaced me easily, while I'm still drowning in the memory. Yeah, I see you looking at the new me through a glass screen, trying to figure out exactly what the last year even mean. Is she a distraction? Is she a bandit for the cut? Or did you just find a door that you were ready to shut? I'm out here playing house, trying to mimic the spark, but every time I touch her, I'm still hitting the dark. Maybe I'm fast, maybe I'm just scared to be alone, scared of the silence waiting for me back at home. So I feel just spot with a face I barely know, trying to force a flower in the field that won't grow. It looks easy from the outside, just like I moved on, but I'm just a hollow man waiting for the dawn. I traded you forever for a right now fix. I'm just a cowboy playing all the usual tricks. Does she know the way you like your coffee in the morning? She doesn't know a thing, it was just a sudden warning. Does she hold your hand the way I used to do? I'm just holding on to her to keep from calling you. You made it look so simple. It's the hardest thing I've ever had to face. Placed me so easily, didn't you, babe? Like I was a habit you didn't want to save. I'm a ghost in your history, a blur in your mind. While you're leaving, not always so far behind. New face, same old hole in my chest. So easily, I'm just pretending she's you. I'm still here, but you aren't. wasn't the one you picked. I watched you slowly put our forever on the shelf, while you went out and started finding someone else. I was the safety net, the one you'd always call, but you stopped reaching out whenever you would fall. I stood on my tiptoes just to stay within your sight, but you turned your back and walked into the night. You didn't fall out of love, you just stopped trying. Left me in the hallway slowly dying. It wasn't a tragedy, it wasn't a twist. You just took my name off the top of your list. Every morning you woke up and looked at the sea, and every single morning you stopped choosing me.
Yeah.
I guess I just stopped seeing the magic in the mess. Started looking for a life that offered me less stress. I saw you waiting there, loyal and true, but I started chasing versions of me that didn't include you. It's cold, I know. It's a jagged pill to swallow, leaving you full while I'm feeling so hollow. I didn't wake up one day and hate your face. I just started looking for a brand new space. I saw your efforts, I saw every tear you cried, but I just let the commitment slip away and slide. I chose the silence, I chose the your way. I chose the people who did ask me to stay. I looked at our future and I just didn't sign. I let you go to keep what was mine. I was your always, now you're just sometimes. I was your only, now I'm just fine. You had a choice, and I made it. You didn't fall out of love, you just stopped trying. Left me in the hallway slowly dying. It wasn't a tragedy, it wasn't a twist. You just took my name off the top of your list. Every morning you woke up and looked at the sea, and every single morning you stopped choosing me. I'm still choosing you, in every breath, in every dream, but I'm the only one left on the team. The walls are closing in, they don't feel the same. The hallway is whispering your middle name. I used to run home when the world got too loud, to the one piece of sun in a permanent cloud. Now the locks are all rusted, the windows are cracked, and I'm begging for a feeling that isn't coming back. I'm standing in the rain with nowhere to go. The only home I ever had told me no, 'cause you were my safe place, my shelter, my skin, the only house I ever let myself in. Now I'm out in the open, I'm shivering cold, looking for a hand that I'm not allowed to hold. You are my sanctuary, my quiet, my grace. Now I'm just a stranger in our favorite place. Yeah, I burned the roof down just to feel the heat. Now I'm shivering alone on a one-way street. I was the one who held the key to your heart, then I fumbled the lock and I tore it apart. You were the harbor when the storm hit the coast. Now I'm just a man living life with a ghost. I see your shadow in the corner of the room, but it's just the darkness, it's just the gloom. I traded security for a moment of pride. Now I got nowhere left to hide inside. I destroyed the walls that kept us both warm. Now the lights are